felt constantly tired? Like you have this headache and stomach problem that will not go away. You feel body pains, changes in your sleep and your appetite. And even when you visit the hospital, they keep saying everything is okay. Your doctor constantly reminds you that everything in your body is normal. No. What if I tell you that it is not your body that is the problem? What if I tell you that it is your mind that is controlling whatever you're experiencing? Your mental health does not just affect your emotions, it can quietly affect your entire body without you knowing, right? And today we are going to be talking about the hidden signs that our mind, our body, our brain, our mind can be giving us, right, that we are experiencing as body symptoms. Today we'll be talking about hidden signs that your mental health may be slowly affecting your physical health. And trust me, most of these signs would shock you. You would be surprised. So stay with us. Welcome to Talk Health with Nurse P, and today we'll be talking about signs that your mental health may be affecting your physical health, right? Like we have done in our previous post, we've talked about how our brain health can affect our sexual health, our reproductive health. Today we'll be dealing on that. So if you're new to our page and you would love to be seeing educative health content, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to like our videos, drop a comment and share to your friends, right? So you will also get updated whenever we post new videos. And with that, we'll be going straight into our discussion for today. Now, mental health is not in your head, right? Mental health is not all in your head. Those stress, the anxiety you're experiencing, the burnout you're experiencing, the emotional exhaustion that you're experiencing can show up physically, right? It can show up physically in ways people often ignore, right? Now, your body and your mind are connected. That's the first thing you should know. Your body and your mind are connected. So when your mind is overwhelmed, it affects your body. When your mind is overwhelmed, it affects your body. And this effect can be displayed in several signs. It can be displayed in several symptoms. Talk about these signs that your body would show when you are mentally overwhelmed. Number one is constant fatigue even after rest. Constant fatigue even after rest. When you're constantly stressed, right? When your brain is staying on survival mode, even if you try to give yourself rest, you find yourself waking up and feeling exhausted. Like you're just waking up from sleep, but you're feeling exhausted, right? Now, this is not just ordinary tiredness. This is a wild. This is your body showing you that it is exhausted and that this rest that you're getting is not enough to fix it, right? Number two is frequent headache and body pain. Now, I've heard persons complain of this a lot. Some of them will say, I slept and I woke up and my whole body is paining me. What if these are just signs that there's something wrong with your mental health? That probably your mental health is overwhelmed. You're putting so much pressure on it. And the best way your body can show you these signs is to give you a physical pain for it. Health can literally create physical pain where there is no pain. That's one thing we should know, because your mind controls your whole body. So it can actually give you pain as a sign to you that something is wrong somewhere, right? So this stress that you're experiencing can cause tension in your head. Like you're having this very painful headache, that you're taking pain reliefs and it's not going, right? It could be your mind is showing you something, that something is wrong. You could be experiencing shoulder pain, body pain, chest tightness. It is all a sign that your mental health is trying to show you that, look, I'm exhausted, I just need to rest. Right? Now the next thing, the number 3 point is stomach problem. This cannot be overruled. I tell people that the moment you begin to have stomach issues is a sign that something is wrong with your brain, right? Yes. I don't know if you've come across persons that say, I don't eat this particular food because of this, or if I eat it, I feel nauseous, I feel this, I feel that. It's all in their head, right? It's their mind. The mind has been conditioned. So in the same way, if you're exhausted mentally, it could begin to give you stomach issues, right? In our previous video, we talked about the gut-brain connection, where if something affects your brain, it affects your gut. If something affects your gut, it affects your brain. There is a connection between your stomach and your brain, right? So stress can put pressure on your stomach, which can be manifested in diarrhea. It can be manifested in constipation. It can be manifested in nausea, vomiting, right? Stomach cramps. You're feeling pains in your stomach. It is at this point some people even also experience loss of appetite or excessive eating. And someone will tell you, I'm stressed eating, I'm stressed eating, because their mind is exhausted, it's overcrowded, it's stressed, it's under pressure. And so the best way it can be reviewed is through this appetite, right? You can have high appetite or less appetite, right? Now, that's for stomach problem. Next thing is sleep changes. Sleep changes, right? People that are mentally exhausted often find it hard to fall asleep. Now, if you ever have someone who says, I find it difficult to sleep, I can't sleep, it's because there is so much going on in their mind. There's so much stress on them. There's so much pressure on them. Their mind is exhausted and they find it hard to sleep. Or some of them fall asleep and wake up constantly, right? That at the slightest sound, they're already up. Or some struggle to get up, like they oversleep, right? These are all signs that you are mentally exhausted, right? Sometimes your body may be in bed, but your mind is still fighting an invisible battle, right? So if you want to know what to do to overcome all of this, do not go anywhere. Stay right where you are and watch this video to the end, right? If you're yet to subscribe, please do want to subscribe to our channel, like our post, drop a comment, drop your concerns, and even share to your friends who might need this video. Stay to the end to see what to do to overcome these issues, right? The next thing is changing appetite and weight, right? This is something that many people experience, right? That you're mentally stressed and you're stress eating. Now, when you're stress eating, there'll be a change in your weight, right? Because as you're stress eating, you're not actually looking at what you're eating. You're eating whatever is available, right? Whatever you see, you dive it down your throat. So it becomes a problem because you would actually have a change in appetite. You begin to eat more and begin to gain more weight. Or for some persons, they could go for days without eating. It is a sign of a mental problem. Your mind is telling you that, look, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I just want to rest. I'm overcrowded and I need some breathing space. Next thing is heart racing or shortness of breath, right? While you're overstressing your mind, it could send a signal to your heart that you're in danger. Yes, your mind can actually send a signal to your head that, look, there is a danger somewhere. And so what happens? Your heart begins to race. You begin to have palpitation, chest tightness, sweating. In fact, you begin to look like someone who has a heart attack. So the thing you should note is that whatever affects your mind affects your body. The next thing is that you get sick often, right? It's all in your head. You're stressed about this, you're stressed about that. It actually weakens your immune system. So that thing they used to say, it's all in your head, it's all in your head. It's actually true, it is all in your head. If you're actually working on your mind, taking your mental health seriously, there's so many things that would not happen to you, right? That's why we used to say peace of mind is essential. Do what gives you peace. Be in a place that gives you peace. Because for anything that alters that state of peace and quiet can utterly affect your whole body, right? So chronic stress can weaken the immune system. When your body stays under emotional pressure for too long, it becomes hard to fight infection. This pressure that you're facing because that brother broke up with me, that sister said no, she cannot date you, and you're putting yourself under that emotional pressure, you're actually doing yourself more harm, right? So when you're putting yourself under stress, you're actually damaging your immune system, because this stress actually helps to weaken your immune system, which exposes you to chronic sicknesses, immune things that will actually alter your immune system, right? So the next thing is skin breakout or hair loss, right? You realize that when you're actually going through stress, you break out, you have skin breakout. Several persons experience acne and eczema flare up, excessive sweating, hair shedding, right? This is because you're actually putting your mind under stress. So whenever your mind is under exhaustion, it actually becomes a problem to your physical being. The best way it can actually show that there's something wrong with your mind is to affect your physical being. So persons experience skin breakout. The next thing is brain fog or poor concentration. This cannot be overemphasized, because if you're exhausting your brain, you're putting your brain or your mind under pressure. You are opening up yourself to poor concentration. You find it hard to concentrate on one thing. Stress and emotional overload can affect your memory, concentration, decision making, and even your productivity, because you realize that you will not be productive as you should be. Your brain cannot function at its best when it overwhelms emotionally, right? So the best thing to do if you want to be productive in life is to reduce the stress, right? Now, one of the saddest things is that people ignore these signs because they think they have to stay strong. Your body is giving you signs. I keep saying that your body is speaking to you. The best you can do for it is to listen. So, the saddest thing that persons, ignore these signs, push it away, claim that they have to be strong. I have to be strong, most especially the male genders, right? I'm not trying to call out anyone, but I've realized that men are easy to hide their emotions, hide how they feel. They could be stressed. They could be juggling so much at a time and still want to keep going. And at the end of the day, they begin to break down, right? But constantly surviving is not the same thing as living. Constantly surviving is not the same thing as living. So we have gotten to the part of what to do if your mental health is giving you the sign that something is wrong. First, you have to rest intentionally. Rest. You can even shut down everything. Go to somewhere quiet, rest your mind. Talk to someone you trust. I would always say, Nothing can take the place of communication. You should have someone you communicate with. At least at the end of the day, you have somebody to talk to about how your day went, right? It's not necessary you guys have to be in a relationship or something. You guys can just be friends. Oh, listen, this is how my day went. Someone stepped on my feet. Someone did this. Someone did that. This helps you to relieve the stress and tension. Probably someone may have annoyed you during the day. Instead of you to hold it back, you can actually speak about it, talk to someone about it, and it will help you reduce this stress. And then reduce stress that is overwhelming, right? Where possible. And also sleep properly, eat nourishing meals, take breaks from constant pressure, and then the most important, seek professional help if needed. When you see that you've tried your best and if your best is not enough, please seek professional help. It's not the time to start doing self-medication. Maybe because you can't sleep, you begin to self-medicate, or you've lost appetite, you begin to self-medicate. All you need to do is just to put your mind at rest, relieve yourself of some stress. If the task is too much, please drop some of it. It doesn't make you much of a superhero to be doing everything at the same time. You can't be juggling all the tasks at the same time. If you're stressed, please rest from it. If you realize that the burden on you is too much, you can rest, because I would tell a person that if you slump today and die, that task will still be done with or without you. They would find a replacement, right? So your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. So the next time your body keeps reacting, don't just ask what is wrong. Also ask, what is my mind carrying lately? Now, if you found this video educative, please do well to subscribe to our channel, like our post, drop a comment, and feel free to share to your friends, right? And remember, sometimes healing starts when we finally listen to our body, right? Healing starts when we finally listen to what our body, our mind is trying to say to us. With that, we'll see you in our next video. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Bye.